often hear our kids say, I'm bored. Yeah.
We might think of boredom as a bad thing, but it actually might be a good thing for us. If I could count how many times my child says, I'm bored, I think we would all collectively be millionaires at this point.
Exactly. But it's good for them.
It's good for
them to be. That's always what I tell them. Well, then good. Go find something to do.
And what do they do in that situation? Do they find something to do, or do they complain more?
Then they ask for their screens.
Oh, really? Screen time? Does this mean screen time?
Does this mean screen time?
No, it does not mean screen time.
Make slime. Bust out the slime ingredients.
That is also something they do.
But you know, you brought up screen time. Like, we live in a world now where we are so overstimulated between these, our screens, you've got TVs at home as well. It feels like there's always something to keep us mentally stimulated.
How many of you are watch a TV show, and in the middle of the TV show are bored, so go on your phone,
check out.
Right? Like, how many of you, if you're standing in line and maybe, I don't know, waiting for something on your phone? Like, I'm guilty of it too. So like, we all are. We're all overstimulated. We're all overscheduled too. Think about the overscheduling that we do for our kids. It's almost like we never want them to be bored.
Take a break.
So we just schedule them all the time.
All the time, and then you're just on the constant go.
I think we don't realize what kind of impact that can have on us.
Yeah. Well, you want to keep them busy, but because you're like, all right, keep them busy, get them tired to go to bed and stuff like that. But like in that space of boredom is where I feel like you find creativity, you like learn how to develop.
What can you do? Like, this is what the question I always ask my son. When you're bored, what can you do right now? Are there things that you can do right now that would not make you bored? And he thinks for a second. Well, I could go do this, and I could go do this. So now you're fostering, like you just said, you're fostering those creative juices that you can figure out something to do.
Right. But also when you are overstimulated by, let's just say it's videos here, you're overstimulated because you're following the news and it's creating anxiety in your world. It creates this sort of fight or flight. We're not supposed to live in fight or flight. And so what boredom actually does, and they've looked at this, they've looked at our brain signals there, what boredom actually does is it gives us a way to calm our nervous system. It gives us a way to reset our nervous system, and if we take boredom away, we continue to live in this constant state of flux or of anxiety.
I'm just trying to think of how this applies when we were in school. When I was bored in school.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah.
But I think you're right, though. It's a way to calm you down. It's just a natural way for you to reset yourself.
I'm cool with boredom if I have freedom to go explore, but like you said, in the case of school, you're stuck in school. You have to. The boredom in that situation feels a little bit different, but I don't mind boredom on like a rainy day.
Controlled boredom, because you can control what you can do when you're bored there. That's a good point.